Hello and welcome to this channel. I hope you all are doing good. This session is regarding the current affairs for 2nd August 2023. So let's start the session. So let's see what historic happened on this day. So on 2nd August 1876, Pingali Venkaiah was born. Pingali Venkaiah was a freedom fighter and the designer of the Indian national tricolor, who went to become synonymous with the spirit of free and independent India. The national flag that we see today was based upon his design. His life and contribution to the freedom struggle have barely been documented. Born on August 2, 1876 in Krishna district of Andhra Pradesh. Venkaiah served as a soldier in the British Army in South Africa during the Anglo-Boer War in Africa, a firm believer in Gandhian principle and an ardent nationalist. Venkaiah met the Mahatma Gandhi during the war. He was 19 when the meeting took place and formed an association which would last for more than 50 years. He met Mahatma Gandhi once again in Vijayawada and showed him his publication with the various designs of the flag. Acknowledging the need for a national flag, Gandhiji then asked Venkaiah to design a fresh one at the National Congress meeting in 1921. The flag was initially adopted by the Indian National Congress in 1931. In 2009, a stamp was issued to commemorate him, and the Andhra Pradesh government recommended his name for Bharat Ratna in 2014. So it was all about Pingali Venkaiah. Let's move to the next slide. Next we have WHO report on tobacco control, in which Bangalore finds special mention. So let's see the about the report first. Right. So it has been 20 years since the adoption of WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control and 15 years since the introduction of Empower. So what is Empower? So Empower is a technical package to help countries to implement the convention. Empower provides cost-effective and demand reduction measures to help countries to reduce tobacco consumption. Right. Let's see about Bangalore. So Bangalore finds special mention in a World Health Organization report on tobacco control measure released on Monday. Since 2017, the Karnataka state capital Bangalore has worked to reduce smoking in public places across the city with support from the Partnership for Healthy Cities. A major part of Bangalore's effort has been its focus on increasing city level compliance with national and state level smoke free regulation, a critical component of local action in tobacco control. Right. So between 2017 and 2023, Bangaluru's authority coordinated by the municipality's tobacco control cell. Various numerous enforcement drives have been conducted to significantly increase capacity for enforcing the regulation. City also prioritized citizen awareness. New no smoking signs were deployed in public places. Series of communication campaigns was also run, covering both the risk of tobacco use and the effect of second-hand smoke. Right. So what are the results from these drives? So nearly 27% reduction of smoking in public places and 225% increase in the display of no smoking signages in public venues. As well as in March 2023, Bangalore received an international award for its effort to reduce smoking in public place. So what important data we can gather from the report? The number of countries that have adopted at least one empower measure at the highest level of achievement has grown from 44 in 2008 to 155 in 2022. And this report focuses on a smoke-free environment, a measure that aims to protect people from second-hand smoke. Every year, 1.3 million non-smokers die from exposure to second-hand smoke. It's a big concern, right? In 2008, only 5% of the world population was covered by comprehensive smoke-free laws, but today, over one quarter of the world's population is covered. Now, what are the obstruction that by tobacco industries is, how tobacco industry is hindering the path to achieve the smoke-free nation, a smoke-free world, right? So, aggressive promotion of e-cigarette as a safer alternative to cigarette. So, young people, including those who never previously smoked, are a particular target. In fact, e-cigarettes are harmful to both the people using them and those around them, especially when used indoors. Right. So, what is the conclusion from this report? The past 2 decades provide us with rich lessons on how to address this global health threat. We must act now to save lives and stop the spread of this preventable killer. Okay, so let's topic we have about carbon capture and storage. So let's see the context of this news. The UK government on Monday reaffirmed in support for projects to capture and store CO2 emission as part of its effort to reach net zero goals. Right. And Britain said it would invest $25.7 billion over the next 20 years in the technology. So let's see what is carbon capture and storage. Fine. So there are two main types of carbon capture and storage. First is point source and second one is direct air capture. So what is point source? So in point source carbon capture and storage which captures CO2 produced at the source such as a smokestack. Right. And in direct air capture removes carbon dioxide that has already been released into the atmosphere. Fine. So both the new British projects are designed to capture emissions from heavy emitting sector such as oil and gas refining and steel manufacturing and store them underground. Right. So what role can it play? A UN panel of scientists report last year said carbon capture and storage can help the world reach global climate target set under 2015 Paris Agreement on climate change. Okay, so next news we have about GI tags given to crafts from Rajasthan, Goa, Mankurat mangoes. Right. So 7 products from across India, including 4 from Rajasthan, were given the GI tag, that is geographical indication. As you can see the list here, Jalisar Dhatu Shilp, Goa Mankurat mangoes, Goa Babinka, Udaipur Koftgari metal craft, Bikaneri Kashidakari craft, Jodhpur Bandhej craft, Bikaner Ustakala craft. Okay, so let's see Goa Mankurat mangoes. The application for the Goa Mankurat mango was filed by All Goa Mango Growers Association. The Portuguese named the mango as Melcorda, meaning poor colored, and with time this word transformed to Mankurad, named Amo, means mango in Konkani language. Next we have Bibinka. So what is Bibinka? So from the Goa Bibinka type of pudding and a traditional Indo-Portuguese dessert, it is also known as the Queen of Goa dessert. Next we have Kashidakari. Kashidakari work is majorly on objects associated with marriage, especially gift items, and makes use of mirror work. Right. So this was all about current affairs for 2nd of August. Thank you. Stay tuned.